Yo, what's up, y'all? We're back. We're bringing a video. We just seen, the game last night. We got some opinions about the college football playoff, and I think Kyle even has some thoughts that are going against mine here, but that's okay. We love each other still. We're just here to bring entertainment.
Yes,
You
we
watched
are.
the game, Kyle. What were your thoughts? I mean, you've seen more of the games than I've seen, so I'm here.
It was a nail biter, man. I didn't watch the final two quarters. I watched until like the halftime. Unfortunately, I had work. Fortunately, grateful to have a job. But it was a nail biter. I watched the highlights when I woke up, when I got to work, and I didn't realize how even closer it was, like going down to the wire. I know people are upset right now about like how the game ended with the controversial no call or PI. I'm not mad about it. I totally understand how the refs were.
Yo,
Come on, bro. What you talking about?
Yo, I want to see the refs' prize book. I want to see their DraftKings. I want to see it all, Kyle. You just ending the game without no calls? We just forgetting pass interference is a thing? No, this is a college football playoffs. You got to be doing your job 100%. Not because, it's close to the end of the day. I don't want to do that now. That's not how it works, Kyle.
Unfortunately, they're not going to call that because, like I said, you had 4 quarters to execute plays. You didn't do that enough. You didn't do it. The name of the game is score.
With technology, though, we should be able to have these plays reviewed, even if it's not at the game. NCAA should have a spot, just like the MLB does, when they have pitches that they have discretion about the calls and things like that. They send it to the MLB headquarters. They should do the same thing, Kyle. Excuse my language. I ain't mean to curse. I'm gonna have to bleep that out. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm a family man. I don't be cursing like that.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying because, we have cameras it's an NFL stadium that they're playing in. They have cameras all over the place. So they should be able to, at least that last, like, there's a lot on the line, bro, especially with the transfer portal and stuff like that. A lot of the teams that we saw last night, that Ole Miss team, that'll probably be the last time we see that cohesive unit ever together again because they're going to lose guys to the draft, transferring. So it's a lot is on the line. So you have to get this right. A lot is riding on that, bro.
These aren't regular season games, Kyle. And we even had our no calls during the season that we had grifts about. But I could understand those because it's regular season games. Things happen. Mistakes get made. You can't make mistakes at the college football playoffs. If we're accepting the mistakes are going to be making, well, let's get rid of these people and just find some better people.
And we know refs are imperfect. They're not perfect. They can't call it down the line every play. They're going to miss calls. But in that situation, I agree with you. They should have, went under the booth and looked at it. But I don't think that you're able to challenge in college football like you can in the NFL. I don't think they have a red flag where you could challenge. In NFL you could challenge. Yeah. I don't think you could challenge because if they were able to, Ole Miss's coach would have definitely challenged that call because it made them stay out there and look at it over and over and over again. Take all night if you have to.
And here's the thing, Kyle. I think you're exactly right. But if we're going to introduce NIL transfer portal that basically gives people free agency, just like an NFL player, right? Why aren't we going to treat the establishment and the organization to do the same? They want these players and everybody else to be professional, but they don't have to. That's bull, Kyle, and I don't think the people should accept it. I think they should petition against it, get something changed about the rules until we have this.
But it takes these situations for it to happen because it will happen. I feel like they're gonna put in a complaint to the NCAA and they're gonna make them change it. And then next year we'll probably get, coaches are gonna have like 1 or 2 challenges a game, because in a regular season that matters too because each game matters because for seeding and stuff like that, for positioning. So you lose one game, you know how it is, bro. That, depending on how you lost and who you lost to, that could be the difference between you making a playoff and not making a playoff. So they're going to need to find a common ground for situations like this. Because like I said, Trinidad, I read today that they denied his 6th year, but they're going to appeal it. So now he doesn't know if he's going to be able to come back next year or not. So that possibly could have been his last game in college football. And I know he doesn't want to go out like that. And it's unfortunate he went out like that. But that's why these games are so more important now because a lot of these guys aren't guaranteed the NFL. For him, it's like, bro, I'm trying to go out with a bang and like to know that that's potentially how my college career ended. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, Kyle, it is unfortunate. And I honestly don't know if we will see change, Kyle, because after year, we have not seen a change to the challenges that these coaches get in college football. And I'm sad to say this, but I don't think they care. I think, they are running their committee. As long as their committee greasy fingers are getting in that money bucket, they don't care. They don't care what happens.
But we've come so far in the sense of like, I feel like every year is something different. Like we started the playoff thing because they were tired of the BCS computer messing up. People were complaining about, I deserve to be here, I shouldn't be here. Now we have the NIL thing. Now we got guys making $4 million, $5 million, driving Lamborghinis on college campuses now. Like now we got coaches are able to poach players while they've signed a scholarship to another team. You got kids transferring to rival schools from other schools. College football is in a weird place right now that makes me appreciate the era that we came from, where we grew up in, because it's like I remember a time where guys stayed for 3 years, 4 years, their entire college careers.
We're not going to get into that, Kyle, though, because that just brings back sadness.
We're not going to get into that, but at the same time, it all connects. All of this connects.
It does.
Because now it's like, what makes Ole Miss's head coach thinks that some of his players are going to come back? Because I'm pretty sure, as we speak right now, they've already been contacted. The guys that still have eligibility, they've been contacted by other schools to leave now because we have tape on them. They have experience in the playoffs now.
Lane's been Snapchatting them, Kyle. Lane's Snapchatting them down there in LSU in the Bayou.
And I'm sure he was watching like this, because in his mind it's like, all right, this season's over. Let's get on the phone with our offensive tackle, linebacker, safety. Hey, listen, we got $500K. You could be the starting safety at LSU. That's how this is now. That's how it is. He's it's not even him. It's every coach. Any way I can get better, I'm making that call. That's why these games are so important, because, bro, no disrespect to Ole Miss fans if you're watching, but what's the likelihood of them getting back next year? It's not likely. That's why these games are so important for schools like that, because they never won a national championship before. They've never been an SEC championship game before. All their years of existence, never. I expect to see a high-scoring game, man. Well, Oregon's they let it fly. Lanning, he's an offensive guru when it comes to he lets Dante Moore throw the rock and throw it a lot. And for Fernando Mendoza, he does the same thing too. So I expect to see a lot aerial assault. I expect to see a lot of that. I expect to see at least 30 points to get put on the board.
Well, and don't forget, it's Kurt. Kurt is a monster. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest. He told people he was winning. He's been doing that. Ohio State in the, what is it, the Big Ten? I don't even be knowing. They're not that important, Kyle.
But at the same time, you're right. And also, they're dealing with, like I said, everybody's dealing with the transfer portal thing. So it's like, we got Dante Moore and we have Fernando Mendoza. Fernando Mendoza's expected to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft. We're riding and dying with these guys. Like, we don't know if these guys are going to come back. We don't know if a lot of these guys are coming back. So we're leaving it all out on the table. I expect to see an all-out brawl tonight, because these are two schools. Well, Oregon's been doing their thing, but they still haven't won a national championship. But Indiana's a basketball school, bro. They're not known for football. Like, of course they have football. The Hoosiers to be in basketball. So for them to be on this stage, we got to leave it all out there, bro. Because there's no guarantee. There's no more of what we remember of. We know that we have these set schools that's going to be back here. Every year is somebody new. And next year is going to be another plethora of teams. But for right now, Oregon and Indiana's, we got to take advantage of the night. We can't let it go down to the wire like it did last night and rely on the refs to save us. We have to start off fast and put our foot on their necks and create turnovers, create mismatches, and take advantage of what the defense gives us.
Okay,
also, we have to control the clock and the ball. Running the ball is the key, because you're controlling the clock. You're keeping their quarterback off the field. That's the most important thing. Keeping them off the field. Like, we have to take advantage of the clock and wind down the time so they don't have as much time to be on the field as us. Right. You gotta wear down their defense. That's the name of the game. Get them tired. We gotta extend.
It's a long game. It's a marathon.
Exactly. 20 drives. Keep their defense on the field for at least 30 to 35 minutes, because they're gonna get tired. What do you expect to see from the game tonight?
I hope Indiana wins. I think Kurt is a mastermind when it comes to coaching these players. I really do. I hope they win. It's going to be a dogfight, like you said. And I think this is where I'm going to roll out the video, Kyle. But before I do, I want to hear from you guys, our viewers, and even Kyle. What do you think about us streaming the national championship game? I think that would be really cool.
It would be pretty cool. That would be
even if it's just to play by play, we're there live for the whole thing together.
I like it. My personal opinion, I just feel like it sucks as a college football fan, because I love college football so much, that somebody has to lose. That's what I hate. I hate seeing the players emotional and crying, because it's like they really, for a lot of these guys, college football Yeah, college football is their NFL.
Yeah.
The brotherhood that we created, the bonds, of course we'll be brothers forever, but it's like to know that this might be my last time wearing pads. Like for a lot of the guys tonight, this is going to be the last time put on the helmet, put on shoulder pads, bro. So to see them emotional, it's like, damn. Especially when it's a shootout, I'm like, bro, damn, somebody had to lose. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Both teams were great, Kyle.
They earned the right to be here. They've all, as much as I hate Miami,
everybody has to earn their spot. You're right.
To say this, but they did earn the right to be here. That's all I'm going to give them. Even if they win it, we're not doing a video and them winning it. Possibly, you could do that video. I'm not doing it. But yes, they've all earned the right to be here. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Live streaming, Kyle, probably. So that'll be the video if they do win.
Yeah,
not saying that, but hopefully Sid can get out there, throw some touchdowns and whatnot. But we'll catch you guys on the next episode. And let us know if you guys want to see us go live for the national championship. We'll be here. We might even have a drink or two, whatever you guys are feeling. All right, peace.
Peace.